Alright, for this video, I replaced the Los Angeles Angels with 26 Shohei Ohtanis. This is the third part of my series of replacing MLB teams with a singular player. We've had a lot of great suggestions from people about what players to do next, and I'm keeping a running list. So if you have any ideas for the series, go down in the comments below. Just let me know, and I will put your suggestion on the list. I will go in order of who asks first, and I will shout out your comment in the video I use it. So that's going to be starting next video, after I've done these initial 3 players of Mike Trout, Jacob DeGrom, and Shohei Ohtani. If you haven't seen the Trout and DeGrom videos, check them out. They're going to be in the description. This team will definitely fare a lot better than those first 2 teams, because obviously Ohtani is a 2-way player, he's a good hitter, and he's a good pitcher. The only place the team will struggle is defense. With the DeGrom team, defense costs the team about 5 runs per game, so it's not going to be it's not going to be a small deal. It'll make a big difference. But Ohtani knows how to play outfield. That's what he did in Japan, I believe, despite being a DH. And if you look at one of his infield spots, he's bad, but he's not that bad. He's got a great arm, obviously. These ratings are bad, but not horrible, and they're going to go up. So I think this will definitely be a good team. I overestimated the first 2 teams. This one I'm hesitant to overestimate, but I think I can safely say this team will have a winning record. I don't think they're going to be too good because of the defense, but I'm going to go with 95 and 67. That's going to be my official prediction. I think they'll be a solid, decent playoff team. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play opening day like usual, and then I'm going to simulate the season. We're going to look at the results. We're going to see how this team does. Ohtani is an above-average hitter, above-average pitcher. This is going to be a great lineup. That's one thing that's for sure. Alright, well, going down 1-2-3 in the first inning is not ideal, but it's Justin Verlander, you know. So yeah, the only fielders who aren't rated are the middle infielders, and they'll learn. Obviously, all the fielders are bad. Alright, no score after 1 inning. Oh, there we go, a solo homer, up 1-0. That is what we like to see. One thing about Ohtani that is often underrated is he's a pretty good runner. There it is. 3-0. 3-zip. What a bomb. Alright, 6th inning, still up 3-0. 6 1-run innings. A great debut. Season debut from Ohtani. Outdoing Justin Verlander, and honestly, the Astros lineup is almost as good as just all Ohtani's, so something to always keep in mind with this team is they have an amazing bullpen. There's no need to push the starters too far. Let's bring in one of the relievers. Alright, well, this reliever has loaded the bases. Just gonna bring in a new guy. Full count, bases loaded. Oh boy. Can they turn 2? Only 1. That's alright. Just don't make errors. Oh boy. Bullpen is struggling. I jinxed it by saying we had a good bullpen. Alright, bit of a messy 7th inning. We're down by 2 now. Let's see if they can come back. Alright, 2 on. Good start. There we go. There we go. That's up. Is that? Oh! A 3-run homer. 7-5. This is a dramatic first game. Alright, just gotta close it out now. 5 outs away from a win on opening day. Come on. Okay, it's 7-6. This is tense. Oh my god. Alright, tied 7-7. Come on, get this out. Whew. This is a tight game. There it is. And we're up again. What a game. What a game. 2 outs in the 9th, and we're up 8-7 again. Come on. Getting out. There it is. 2? They just turned a double play. 1 out away from a win on opening day. Come on. There it is. What a game. 8-7 win on opening day. Look at this chart. That is what you like to see. This is gonna be a fun season. Hey there, couldn't help but notice that you're still watching the video. I'll assume that means you're enjoying it. If that's the case, how about dropping a like? It makes us here at The Weekly Thing feel good. Comment below what you want to see from this channel, what you think of the videos. And if you're enjoying our content, please consider subscribing. It only takes a second, it's free, and you can always unsubscribe if you change your mind. Yes, I stole this from Dream, but he follows me on Twitter, so I can use any of his ideas for free. Okay, back to the video. Alright, well, you know the drill now. We're just gonna sim through the season. Alright, they're 4-4, 4-5. Not a great start. It is possible I overestimated them. Once again. I don't want to be too swift to judge, though. Alright, 11-19 through our first 30 games. Not great. But not nearly as bad as the other teams. Yeah, so it's become clear to me that this is not going to be a playoff team. I think they can avoid being the worst team in baseball, though. I think they definitely can. And hey, they're not even last place right now. I really shouldn't count them out, you know? A winning streak could happen at any time. The Astros aren't even doing well, so we're not that far out. We're only a dozen games out. Hey, we're in third. I should stop making such quick judgments. This team could easily finish above 500. We just gotta see. Back above 500. Alright, we'll sim through July now. Things are getting interesting. It looks like the American League in this simulation is very close-knit. There's no, like, powerhouses. Every team is not that good or not that bad. And, LA is squarely in the middle of the pack. A close pack, but they are not out of it. Time to simulate August. Yeah, they're in a pretty bad skid. It's not looking like they're gonna make the playoffs, unfortunately. Alright, time for September. They're not gonna finish over 500, unfortunately, unless they go on some miraculous winning streak. Yeah, they were doing alright. Things just really went downhill in, August and September. Alright, well, the season is over. The Angels went 65-97. Which is a bad, yet realistic season. You know, it's reasonable. They were the third worst team in baseball, ahead of the Orioles and the Rangers. If we look at their wins and losses strictly, they really hit a skid here. Yeah, they went 7-22 in August and 5-19 in September. So they really just, they kind of lost it at the end. First few months, though, they were a 500 team. Let's take a look at the statistics. We had some good players here. The wow, the second baseman actually ended up with the most wins above replacement. We had 2 40-homer seasons. Yeah, the second baseman definitely had the best season. He had a great hitting season. And if we look at stolen bases, this third baseman actually had a 2020 season. Now, if we look at pitchers, their ERAs are not going to be great. But if we look at their FIPS, not amazing, but alright. Like in the last few sims, they ended up dividing the innings more evenly than you normally would between starters and relievers, since all the players they're built the same. Looks like this 100-inning reliever was our best pitcher. So yeah, the team, the pitching wasn't great, the defense was really bad. Still an exciting team, and far better than our last 2 simulations. If we look at the American League leaders, got a couple Ohtanis there in homers, couple Ohtanis there in RBIs. Ohtani there, Ohtani there, some Ohtanis here, Ohtani here, Ohtani there, Ohtani there, Ohtani there, Ohtani there, Ohtani there, Ohtani there, Ohtani there. Whoa. Okay, this has nothing to do with the experiment, but Miguel Sano struck out 315 times. That's not even because of, like, some weird thing we did. That just happened. He hit 33 homers and was worth -0.6 WAR. 315 strikes. What a crazy simulation, okay? I know this is off topic, but what? And wow, I didn't even notice. Malik Smith stole 104 stolen base. Okay. I'll try to focus. Hey, our second baseman Ohtani led the league in extra base hits. We look at team statistics. How did the Angels do? Yeah, in runs scored, they were actually second in the majors to the Astros. I imagine the Astros, you know, got a boost from their defensive antics. Look at team pitching stats. They were the worst. Not as bad, obviously, as Trout. And actually, I think this ERA is better than DeGrom's was, just because Ohtani is a better fielder at some positions, I suppose. Which is pretty interesting, actually. So yeah, their run differential was over -200, so that suggests that they actually overperformed a bit record-wise. They threw by far the most wild pitches, 270 of them, and they had a good but not great amount of strikeouts, interestingly enough. So I'd say that's about it for this simulation. Definitely a very interesting result, a lot more entertaining than our first two sims in terms of just competitiveness. Much better team, a actually realistic record that you would actually see in the major leagues. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Please subscribe if you want to see more of this type of video. If you have suggestions for more players I could do, put them in the comments below. I will definitely use them, as long as I have not done them before. So thank you for watching, remember to show your support, and that's about it for this simulation. Definitely an interesting one. So we will see you in the next one.